Happy Boxing Day, Maya, and a very warm welcome to all our listeners. How are you feeling this December 26th?
オリバー、ハッピーボクシングデー。昨日のクリスマスが終わっちゃってちょっと寂しい気もするけど、今日からは一気に年末ムードだよね。ところで、ボクシングデーってイギリスでは特別な日なんでしょ？
Oh, absolutely. In the UK, it's a massive day for shopping and watching football. It's also traditionally a day to give small gifts to tradespeople or the poor. But here in Japan, it feels like the start of the real countdown to the new year, right?The Christmas trees disappear and the kadomatsu decorations start coming out.
本当にそう。一晩で街の飾りが全部変わっちゃうのが日本のすごいところだよね。今日からは大掃除とか仕事納めに向けてラストスパートって感じかな。
Well, speaking of big movements and year-end energy, our first story today is about a massive milestone in the Japanese economy.The Nikkei 225 stock index has actually closed above the 50,000 yen mark for the first time in history.
日経平均がついに5万円を超えたの？それって歴史的な瞬間だよね。去年の今頃は4万円に届くかどうかだったのに、すごいスピード感。
It really is. On December 25th, it closed at 50,048 yen.Many experts are saying that the market has finally broken through a major psychological ceiling.
Psychological ceiling? Oliver, what does psychological ceiling mean exactly?
Great question. A psychological ceiling is basically a price level that is difficult for a market to move past because of the mindset of investors. It's not a physical limit, but a mental one.People think, it can't possibly go higher than this round number like 50,000. So breaking it is a huge deal because it changes how everyone thinks about the future.
なるほどね。心理的節目とか心の壁みたいなことか。5万円っていうキリのいい数字が投資家の人たちにとって一つの大きなハードルになってたんだね。それを超えたってことはみんなもっと強気になってるのかな
Exactly. And the market didn't just touch 50,000 and fall back down. It seems to consolidate above that level. To consolidate in this context means to become stable or stronger at a certain price point after a big change. It's like the market is taking a deep breath and making its new home at 50,000 instead of just visiting.
つまり固めるとか安定させるってことね。ただの一時的な値上がりじゃなくて5万円台が当たり前になるように土台を作ってる感じなんだ。すごい勢いだね。
It is. This is what investors call a very strong bullish trend. You know, a bullish trend is a period where stock prices are rising or expected to rise.Think of a bull pushing its horns up into the air. That's the image of the market right now. Very positive and moving upwards.
上昇傾向のことをブリッシュって言うんだね。牛が角を突き上げるイメージ、覚えやすい。確かに最近は私の周りでもNISAを始めたっていう友達が多いし、みんな日本の経済に期待してるのかも。
I think so. Even with global uncertainties, this year-end rally is giving people a lot of hope for 2026.It might even change how people think about their retirement savings. Anyway, from the world of finance, let's jump into something equally energetic, sports.
スポーツ。この時期のスポーツといえば、やっぱりバスケのウィンターカップだよね。
Spot on. The Winter Cup is the premier high school basketball tournament in Japan, and this year's competition is absolutely captivating the nation. Have you seen the news about Fujieda Meishie High School?
もちろんニュースで見たよ。スコアがすごかったよね。
It was incredible. They scored 131 points in a single match. That is a staggering number for a high school game. When something is staggering, it means it's deeply shocking or so astonishing that it's hard to believe. It's like being hit by a wave of surprise.
スタガリング。足元がふらつくほど驚くような、驚異的なとか圧倒的なっていう意味だね。131点なんてプロの試合でもなかなか見ないし、高校生のパワーには本当に驚かされるよ。
It really shows how much the level of basketball in Japan has improved. Maybe it's the slam dunk movie effect or the success of Japanese players in the NBA. Anyway, we are now in the quarterfinals, and these all high-stakes matches.
ハイステークス。これって負けられない大事な試合っていうニュアンスかな？
You've got it. High stakes means involving a high level of risk or very serious consequences. In a tournament like the Winter Cup, if you lose once, you're out. For the seniors, it's their last game ever in high school, so the stakes are very high. It's everything they've worked for.
なるほど。負けたら終わりの一発勝負とか重大な局面ってことだね。選手たちのプレッシャーを想像するだけでこっちまでドキドキしちゃいそう。
I know. Everyone is watching to see if a famous school wins or if an underdog can pull off a surprise victory. An underdog is a person or a team that people expect to lose because they aren't the favorites. Everyone loves a story where the underdog wins, don't they?
わかる。アンダードッグ、つまり格下のチームが強いチームを倒すところ、見たいよね。ジャイアントキリングっていうか、私も地元の高校を応援しちゃうな。
It's the best part of sports. The finals are on December 29th, so we'll see who takes the trophy soon. Now, before we wrap up, let's quickly review today's expressions.
はい、復習タイムだね。今日は経済とスポーツから便利な言葉をたくさん習ったよ。ゆっくり確認していこう。
First was psychological ceiling.
サイコロジカルシーリング。投資家たちの心理的なハードル、心理的節目のことだね。
Second, consolidate.
コンソリデート。価格が急上昇した後にその水準で固まるとか安定するっていう意味。
Third, bullish trend.
ブリッシュトレンド。牛が角を突き上げるような上昇傾向や強気なマーケットのことだね。
Fourth, staggering.
スタガリング。足元がふらつくほど驚くような驚異的なとか圧倒的なっていう意味。
Fifth, high stakes.
ハイステークス。失敗できない重大なとかリスクの高い勝負どころのっていうニュアンスだね。
And finally, underdog.
アンダードッグ。勝ち目が薄いと思われている格下の選手やチームのこと。日本語でも最近は使うよね。
Perfect. You know, Maya, writing this script today was a bit high stakes for me because I wanted to make sure we covered these historic news stories perfectly.
オリバーなら大丈夫だよ。5万円超えのニュースみたいにこの番組もますますブリッシュな感じでいこうね。
I love it. Let's keep that energy going into the new year. Thanks for listening today, everyone. Practice these expressions if you can.
みんな大掃除や仕事納めで忙しいと思うけど体調に気をつけてね。また次回。
Bye for now.
バイバイ。